What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? This is Darren Jackson, and we're about to watch Stand and Deliver. DJ's podcast show is on Spreaker.com, and I gotta be able to play this Harlem Heat style music. Giving it up for Booker C, Stevie Ray, the late great Sherry Martell, and man, I am blessed to be here to be able to watch a little bit of Stand and Deliver today. And we're going to go ahead and get a chance to do a little bit more talking on the Stand and Deliver show. So that way we'll be able to do NXT Stand and Deliver to talk about these upcoming matchups and everything. So it's good to be able to have this thing going on the show. So hold on 1 second, guys. All right, y'all. We're just going to go ahead and get ready for Stand and Deliver today. Great matchup. My name is Darren Jackson, and this is going to be based on Stand and Deliver. We're doing our show on Spreaker.com. You can also be able to catch us on my YouTube channel, as well as you can be able to go to SoundCloud to be able to listen into the show. And you can also be able to go into Twitter.com. My Twitter is Darren Jackson 25. Also, you can also be able to go to Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some things together on my Facebook, so some of you viewers could be able to go on. And please, you can be able to go into my chat so we can be able to talk about Stand and Deliver. All right, so we are here. I'm in Houston, Texas, inside my home and everything, but I'm watching it on Peacock. So it looks like that we're going to have some upcoming matchups tonight. Actually, today, I should say. Basically, we got the NXT Women's Championship. So good to be able to see Roxanne Perez coming back, so that way she could be able to go ahead and defend her NXT Championship. A few weeks ago, she had passed out. I think it was something that was going on with her anxiety. I don't know what happened with that situation, but I'm so glad that my girl Roxanne Perez is going to be on the show. Big shouts outs to Roxanne Perez. Hopefully that she'll be able to be okay, and we can be able to have her getting her prepared for that NXT Women's Championship ladder match. We got a whole lot of show going on today. We've got a lot of matchups that we're going to be talking about, which in case we are going to watch NXT Stand and Deliver. If you can't be able to watch NXT Stand and Deliver on pay-per-view, also what you can be able to do, you can go to Peacock TV. Be sure to subscribe to it. I personally love it the most, to where I could be able to watch the WWE Network. Last night we had the WWE Hall of Fame. We had SmackDown last night. The most important thing that I felt like, SmackDown was good at was the confrontation between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns for tomorrow's matchup for the undisputed WWE Championship. The WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championship with the Usos taking on Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. That's going to be a big matchup tonight. We're also going to have some really good matchups at WrestleMania, but we'll get to WrestleMania a little bit. But we got Stand and Deliver today. My boy Wes Lee, NXT champion. Big shouts out to Wes Lee, hoping that he do his thing in that five-man matchup for the title. I believe that Wes Lee gonna come out with the win. He's gonna come out with the dub. So big shouts out to him and his wife. I think I'm trying to find out Wes Lee's wife. I think E. Marie. I think. Let's see. I hope I didn't say it wrong. Let's see. Wes Lee. I'm gonna pull up Wes Lee's name. All right, my boy Wes Lee. I hope that he's representing, that he handled his business and everything. Let me see if I can be able to find Wesley. Yeah, I got him pulled up and everything. I'm just trying to see if I can be able to find my boy. There you go. That's my boy Wesley representing. So let's see what I can. I'm trying to remember his wife's name. Queen Marie. Big shouts out to Queen Marie. So I just wanted to say to you guys that I'm pulling for Wesley to be able to be on the show real soon, whenever he get a chance. All right, and I'm sending it out to them. Much love to those guys. Nash Carter, much love to my boy Nash Carter. I'm hoping that he do come back to NXT. I know it's a bad situation from last year on what was going on with his situation. Like I stated about domestic violence, we'll get into that next week. Like I said, Queen E. Marie, I hope that you are listening to the show. I hope that Wesley, when he get a chance to listen to the show, I definitely would love for you guys to one day be on my show. And much love to my boy Wes. I'm hoping that he do his thing because he really is a true champion in my case. And also the NXT Championship matchup between Braun Breaker taking on Carmelo Hayes. I think that's going to be the highlight of the night, the main event. But this North American Championship, this is going to steal the show tonight, today, in Los Angeles. So my prediction on that matchup, and about to get into the cards. Let me see who is all NXT Stand and Deliver card. There we go. Let's see who we got. All right, let's see what do we have. What do we have? Okay, the lineup card. All right, so for the North American Championship, we got Wesley taking on Dragon Lee versus JD McDonald versus Ilya Dragunov versus Axiom. I believe that this is going to be the match of the night. Man, I think that this dude, Wesley, he got what it takes to win it. But then again, you got to look out for a guy like JD McDonald and Ilya Dragunov, which in case those two guys are competing against each other. I don't know too much about Dragon Lee, but also know a little more on Axiom. Axiom, this dude, he's more likely the real deal. So this is going to be a very competitive matchup to watch out. The 8-person mixed tag match, Chase University, Andre Chase, Duke Haslam, and Thea Hall, and Tyler Bates. They're going to take on Schism with Joe Gacy, Jagger Reed, Rip Fowler, and Ava. If anybody knows Ava Rain, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson's daughter. She's a first fourth generation superstar in the Anawahi family. Big shouts out to the Anawahi family, and even though I'm not a big Roman Reigns fan, I got a lot of respect for the man and everything, which I really hope that he loses tomorrow. But like I said, me personally, I'm trying to be biased and everything. I got a lot of love for the Usos, for the 5-2 family, so much love for them. Chase University, they have had some issues with Schism, as well as Tyler Bate. So the winner of that matchup will be in control of Chase U. So I'm hoping that Chase U can pull out the win. But then again, you got to watch out for Joe Gacy and Schism because you never know what could happen with these guys. For the NXT Tag Team Championship Triple Threat match, Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang taking on the Creed brothers, Brutus and Judas Creed. And the family, Tony D'Angelo and Stax Lorenzo, channeling Stax Lorenzo. That's going to be a very good matchup tonight. I really feel that if it's anybody's chance or momentum, it's the Creed brothers. I'm picking the Creed brothers to win this matchup. But you got to watch out for Gallus, and you got to watch out for the family because you never know what could happen in these type of matches. In this triple threat match, you got to be on your P's and Q's. The thing is that this is going to be a very interesting NXT Stand and Deliver matchup. A whole lot better than what I would say last year because I think that last year was pretty good until the main event when the Steiner brothers got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. I thought that Braun Breaker should have won at Stand and Deliver when it was in Dallas, but then next 2 nights after the WrestleMania situation on Raw. He wins the NXT championship. I didn't understand that one because I felt like if there was a time to take the belt away from Dolph, it should have been at NXT Stand and Deliver in Dallas. But me being said, I'm not technically in the business, but I want to be in the business. I really love WWE so much to where they're talking about the NXT Championship matchup between Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes with Trick Williams on his side. I think that matchup today is going to be probably one of the greatest NXT Championship matchups of all time, besides Keith Lee versus Adam Cole title for title matchup, or Ricochet against I want to say Aleister Black, if I'm saying that correct, which that was title for title, if I'm saying that correct. The NXT Women's Championship matchup, Roxanne Perez defends her title against Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria, and Indy Hartwell. I think that ladder match is going to be something to watch. Who knows who's going to win this one? Like I said, Roxanne Perez coming back from an injury, which she had passed out in the ring after she had her matchup with Miko Santamora. So I feel like this could be Roxanne Perez's moment to retain her title. But like she told Shawn Michaels, I want to compete. I want to defend my title. I don't want to be an uncrowned champion where I never lost the title. Shawn was kind of scared because when she passed out in the ring, we don't know if it was a concussion. They say it's anxiety. I don't know what it is. I can't make that prediction by saying that is the case, but I feel like if she is ready to get back in the ring and handle her business, I think that is something that we definitely want to be able to see. Zoe Stark, I really like Zoe Stark, man. I think that Zoe Stark is probably one of the best women wrestlers, not just on the NXT card, but the entire WWE universe. I think Zoe Stark, she reminds me so much of a female Lex Luger, and Zoe has that mentality of, hey, I'm here to win the championship. I noticed that when she faced Mandy Rose a while back after she came back from her knee injury, she was looking forward to trying to win the championship. And then her and I want to say who was it that she tagged up with? It wasn't Tiffany Stratton. Let's see, NXT roster. So I think it was. I'm trying to think who it was. She was tagging up with. Let's see if I can be able to find NXT. It wasn't Tiffany Stratton. It could be Tiffany Stratton. I'm thinking that's who it was. Let me see. Let's go to the superstars because I'm trying to remember who did she tag up with. She tagged up with. Let's see. Let's see. Who was it? I'm thinking. Was it Tiffany Stratton that she tagged up with? Let me see who it was. Who was it? Oh, JC Jane. No, it's not one of them. I'm trying to figure out who she tagged up with. It wasn't Kaden Carter. It wasn't Lacey Evans. Let's see. It wasn't Tiffany Stratton. Let me see who she tagged up with because I know that it was somebody that she tagged up with. It wasn't Nikita Lyons. Actually, I think it was Nikita Lyons, if I'm saying that correct. Let me see. Because it wasn't Tiffany Stratton. I don't think it was Tiffany Stratton. No. Nikita Alliance. Yeah, it was Nikita Alliance that she tagged up with because Tiffany Stratton was not the one that she tagged up. It was Nikita Alliance after Kaden Carter and Katana Chance retained their title and in the NXT episode, and Zoe Stark grabbed the belt and hit Nikita Alliance right in the face with the belt, and she did her heel turn. I feel like, you know, Zoe Stark has really revolutionized on what her role is in WWE, and the same situation with Dolan. You know, with JC Jane situation and how she took care of that after she got turned on by JC Jane. I feel like that was the Achilles heel. The dark horse in this matchup, in that women's ladder match, to me, I feel like it's Indy Hartwell, because Indy Hartwell was with the Way. That's with Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, Austin Theory, and then sometimes Dexter Lumis, which she went on and married Dexter Lumis. I don't know if it was in real life, but I think that it was just, you know, a storyline. I think Indy Hartwell is that person that could be able to change things in that matchup. The one person that could win it, if Roxanne Perez doesn't win it, it could be Lyra Valkyria. But I don't know if it's too soon to give her the chance to be able to have that title. I don't know if she is the kind of person that can be able to put it all on her shoulders, which in case we would need to be able to see whether or not she could be able to do that. All right, so the next match I'm looking at is the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller. Hey, man, I think that this is going to be an interesting unsanctioned match. I'm hoping that this match live up to the hype. I hope that, you know, Johnny Gargano get his revenge after, 15 months of, when he last appeared on NXT to say goodbye to them, take some time. I didn't know Johnny Gargano was going to stay in WWE or if he was going to go back to the Indies, where he would have went to either Impact Wrestling or AEW. Grayson Waller attacked him from behind, and we didn't see him from then. I just thought that was it for Gargano. Months later, he got the WWE Raw. He was wrestling on Raw, and I didn't think that they was going to do anything with that storyline. Grayson Waller had competed for the NXT Championship after he had won the matchup at right before Survivor Series. I think it was it was the surviving match, I think. Let's see if I could be able to find it in NXT pay-per-view for 2022. Let's see if I can be able to find some of the NXTs. Okay, so looks like that NXT. Let's see, NXT. I'm trying to get to 2022, but it looks like it's not going to let me get to 2022. There go my boy Booker T. Harlem Heat, Booker T. Two-time WWE Hall of Famer. The 5-time WCW champion. The 1-time world champion in WWE. And speaking of WWE, WrestleMania, we're going to have talks on night 1 and night 2 on who all are going to defend their titles. So we will definitely be able to let everyone know what the cards, what the mid cards are, so we can be able to see what all will be showing. And NXT, I'm still not seeing anything showing under 2022 for NXT. Let's see if I can find it. It was wasn't Worlds Collide, and it wasn't Halloween Havoc. It was NXT Deadline, where there were a bunch of matches for the number one contenders for the Iron Man Survivor Challenge. That's what it was. Grayson Waller had 3 falls, defeated Carmelo Hayes, Joe Gacy, Axiom, and JD Madonna. Madonna did not have not one pin in the match. Axiom had 2, Hayes and Gacy had 2 as well, but Waller found some kind of way to cheat to get into the match. Now we're going to start out with Chase U taking on Schism. Chase U as well as Tyler Bates are in the match for NXT Stand and Deliver. So let's see what they're going to do, because it looks like Chase U is looking pretty good. And here goes Tyler Bates with the roll around. Man, Thea Hall, she looks good. I mean, you use it in the words of Booker T. She looks good. All right, so let's see what's going to happen. Look at my boy Vic Joseph and my main man Booker T. Book looking good today, bro. Man, he got the beard and everything all shined out. Let's go ahead, Book. All right, hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So Schism is coming to the ring. Man, Ava Rain, she looks good, man. No offense to The Rock, but man, she looks very good. Yeah, Ava Rain, man. No, like I said to The Rock, no offense, and I'm hoping that if The Rock is listening to my show, I definitely don't want him to be mad at me, but man, she is looking beautiful today. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, sure to say, because basically this is something to see. So they're going to start out with Andre Chase, and I'm trying to see who the guy is. I think that is Jagger Reed. Now in the ring is Rook Fowler. Oh, there goes Tyler Bates. Oh wow, a nice European uppercut. Let's see. Oh, nice. Second rope uppercut. Got two. They got some really good tagging. Duke Hudson coming into the ring. Oh, hey, wait a minute now. They're kind of getting a little frustrated right now. So Chase U cannot be able to get in there and feel like they can't be able to do things. Oh, Thea Hall and Ava Rain. I got to see with this one. This looks like this is going to be a pretty good one right here. Whoa, she's backing out. Ava Rain is backing out? Are you serious? Joe Gacy is in the ring now. Andre Chase. Like a somewhat spinning solo rock bottom. This is the thing about it with Chase U is this. They can't let Schism get into their heads, because if they let Schism get into their heads, then this matchup is going to be all Schism. But Andre Chase is fighting back for Chase U, and he's tagging into Tyler Bates. Let's see what they're going to do as far as a nice Nice elbow around the corner of the side of the ring. Nice body slam. And whoa, what a standing flip. Uh-oh. Now, there she go. Uh-oh. I want to see Ava Rain, see what she's like in the ring. Oh, whoa. Hey, look at Ava Rain. She handling her business in the ring. You got to think about it. You know, those Samoans, they're very tough, man. And even though I'm one third Samoan myself, so I'm gonna see this suplex. Oh wow, nice suplex from Ava Rain. She's getting in cover. She is really a blue chipper when you're thinking about it because she really got the roots like her grandfather, the late great High Chief P of Maivia, her great grandfather, her grandfather, the late Soul Man Rocky Johnson, and then her dad, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, who for generations have so many people in their family in the business. Like I stated about the Anawahi family as well as the Fatu family. So they have been in the business for almost 50 years. And Thea Hall, she's doing her thing on Ava Rain. Oh man, this is something interesting. Oh, she got really? He's just gonna pull her out just like that? Yeah. So the men is gonna face the men, and the women is gonna face the women, and this 8-person mixed tag team match. So they're giving some leeways in this matchup. Oh, what a great tag team and throw him right through the ropes and right on his stomach. That's a great job by Jagger Reed and Rip Fowler because those two guys, man, they could be a very good tag team if they wanted to go for the tag team titles. If Gallus somehow, some way wins their tag team championship match, I would put Rip Fowler and Jagger Reed in the championship tag team title match, so that way Skillsum could be able to see if they can obtain the gold. Oh man, Tyler Bates is about to pick up Jagger Reed. Ooh, what strength and conditioning from Tyler Bates because Reed was going to suplex him. He reversed it and he did the suplex of his own. Andre Chase, here we go. Oh, Andre Chase is fighting back. Oh, what a atomic drop. Damn, nice body slam. Don't waste too much time, Andre. You want to go for the top and try to hit your move. There you go. Whoa, nice splash. And they tagging. Duke Hudson is not too happy about this. Oh, no. He bounced himself right through the ropes and then gave the clothesline, and Andre Chase did a suplex. They got to get on the same page, Chase U, because Duke Hudson is not too happy on what's going on. Yeah, they're getting a little too frustrated. Now Hudson is fighting in the ring. He's saying, "Man, forget this. Let me go ahead and handle my business." Now they jumping on him. Let's see. He break it loose on the clothesline. Now he gave them double clotheslines. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, they're going to do a little Dusty Rhodes. With that bionic elbow. Oh, oh, oh. Ava has slapped him, and Thea going after her. Oh, I like this. Wait a minute now. What you doing? Fowler, what you doing? Oh, she tried. Oh, she went. She okay. She did the moonsault. He caught her in the air. Then she did a tornado DDT on him. Oh, Gacy with the legs like a Stevie Ray. Oh, nope. But what a nice punch. He threw up in the air and punched him in the face. Tyler Bates. Let's see what's going to happen. He tried that same situation. Like the Great Muda with the flip. Oh no. Duke Hudson kicked Tyler Bates right in the face. Wait a minute. Uh, oh, Andre Chase with the stop. That was close. Man, Gacy trying to get the one ups on him. Let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, that is not a pretty sight for Andre Chase. Uh oh, gosh. Looks like Chase U is about to go down. What is Duke Hudson going to do? What? Don't tell me it's going to be a heel turn. It's going to be a heel turn from Duke Hudson for Chase U, and he's going to join Schism. Wow. I cannot believe that this is going to happen. It wouldn't surprise me that Duke Hudson is going to turn heel. Wow. You sold out. That's what the fans are saying. That they saying to Duke Hudson, he sold out. Oh my gosh, he done changed his heart. Oh, I like this. Look at the men's are fighting the men's, the women's are fighting the women's. Oh, let's do this. It's on like a steaming pot of neck bones. Oh, what a nice punch combination. All four nice punch combinations. So let's see. Oh, here we go. They stumping on him. They stumping on him. Let's see. Get him on him. Ooh. See. You. Chase U. Chase U. Chase U. Ooh. Nice diving over the top rope. Ooh. What a great move. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Chase U gets the win. They control Chase U. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Thea Hall. Man, Thea Hall. Oh my God, that woman's so fine. Oh man, I love me some blonde white women. Ooh, yes, I do. I still love the sisters, but man, white women with blonde hair. Oh my gosh. Chase U. They had to. I think he did a swirl. I think that was the plan where he did the swirl and everything. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. I don't have any ads so far right now, but before I do anything, I'm gonna go on my Twitter as well as my Facebook. And I'm just going to say to some of you guys that are listening on my show, DJ's Podcast, if you are interested in wanting to be able to send me anything for my ads, please go to my Cash App. It's $ Darren Jackson 28. Again, that's $Darren Jackson 28. If you're looking to be able to make sure to see if I can be able to reach out to $100 to where I can be able to do my ads, I would love for someone or somebody that is willing to donate, so that way you can be able to listen to my show. Hopefully, I can be able to get everything all together. Maybe probably like by next week, I'll be able to get some ads worked out for next week's show. Which in case I will be doing some talks on domestic violence. So let me go make a stop for 1 minute, guys, and we'll be right back. We conquered NXT UK for over a year, so we thought we'd take a trip. Come take over America, darling. And then we came over and we won the NXT Tag Team Championships in our first match. Welcome back to DJ's podcast, sponsored by Spreaker.com. Darren Jackson here to talk to you guys about NXT Standing to Deliver. So we had the pre-show tonight with Chase U defeating Schism. Chase U as well as Tyler Bates defeating Schism on Stand and Deliver. So we're going to be able to start the show tonight in about 3 minutes with the NXT Women's Ladder Match Championship with, like I said, Roxanne Perez defending her titles against Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria, and Indy Hartwell. So my prediction, like I stated to you earlier in the show, is that I'm picking my girl Roxanne Perez to win this matchup. But then again, you got to watch out for someone like Zoe Stark and Gigi Dolan, who can get the win. The dark horse to me is Indy Hartwell. She could wind up winning the championship unless if they're going to move her to Raw so she could be around Dexter Loomis, Candice LeRae, and Johnny Gargano. So I think that this is probably going to be one of the best matchups that we will be able to have. Again, I went on a post on my Facebook to some of you viewers that if you are interested in wanting to be able to send any cash out to me so I can be able to do my ads for my show for next week, please do so. My cash app is Darren Jackson 28. You can be able to send it out to me so that way I can be able to do my shows to where I can be able to run ads. Again, I do apologize that I don't have ads so far right now, but I am working on it so that way I can be able to go ahead and be able to get everything together so I can be able to have my show. So I am looking forward to doing my podcasting every Saturdays and Sundays. So that way I could be able to open up my shows and everything. All right, so we're going to start out Stand and Deliver live for this NXT Women's Ladder Match Championship. Zoe Stark is the first person coming out. Let's see who all is going to come out so that way we can be able to see who is going to come one by one. Second person that's coming out is Indy Hartwell. Like I said, that's my dark horse that could win the NXT Women's Championship ladder match. But then again, like I said, the person I'm looking forward to winning the matchup is Roxanne Perez. I think Roxanne Perez will retain her title, but if they're looking to be able to get someone new to win the championship, I think Zoe Stark has the tools to win it all, but I feel like Indy Hartwell could be able to get this win. Gigi Dolan is next coming out. I like Gigi Dolan. I think that she is a great wrestler. I think that she is going to be a future NXT Women's Champion, as well as a future WWE Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. All right, we're about to get this thing started, y'all, with NXT Stand and Deliver. Let's get it rolling, everybody. Let's see what we got around here. So they're in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. We're getting our show together, getting everything worked out, getting things all set and planned. So Pretty Deadly is hosting Stand and Deliver, and I really like Pretty Deadly. I think that they are a very great tag team. I got a lot of respect for those guys. I wish I could be able to get a chance to hang out with those guys one day in the near future. They seem to be really cool to me. I really like Roxanne Perez, man. I want her to keep the title, man, because, I think that Roxanne Perez is the future of WWE. I think that when she goes to the main roster, I'm quite sure that she's going to be a future WWE Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. Like I said, my boy Wesley, he's going to step it up. He's going to have it, and he's going to represent in that five-man fatal five-way matchup for the NXT North American Championship. Everybody was going after him a couple weeks ago, wanted to get a piece of that championship, because when he opened up the invitation, I like his ideal on what he's doing, but the only thing about it is that I don't want him to keep doing it every week like John Cena would do it, because sometimes it get played out. The Women's Tag Team Championship, they're going to have it tonight? Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. The Women's Tag Team Championship, Fallon Henley and Kiana James with Briggs and Jensen taking on Alba Fire and Isla Dunn. Alba Fire and Ilza Dunn. I think that their rivalry is over. I'm glad that that is it. I'm waiting for this unsanctioned match with Gargano against Grayson Waller, and then the main event of the matchup, Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes with Trick Williams on the side. Um, my prediction for the women's tag team championship, I think we're going to have new tag team champions with Alba Fire and Isla Dunn. I think that the distraction of Kiana James kissing Brooks Jensen, I think that's going to be a big distraction because her and Fallon Henley have not been on the same page until they had defeated um, Kaden Carter and Kaden Carter and Katana Choice. I feel that if they need to be on the same page, they need to not let distractions get in their way. When I say distractions, I mean, Kiana James and her feelings for Brooks Jensen. That kiss from Tuesday night and what's going on, they got to get themselves right in their heads because you can't let anybody distract you while you're in a match to stay focused on defending your titles. So looks like that we got most of our women's out. Let's see who else is coming out. I think this is Lara Valkyria. No, this is Tiffany Stratton. I don't know if Tiffany Stratton is going to do anything in this match. I haven't watched too much of her matches and everything. Only maybe like 2 or 3 matches, but I think that she could be able to do some things interesting. Man, look at Booker T. Man, Booker T is just shining, bro. Him and Vic Joseph, they're handling business for NXT. I would love to see Booker T do one broadcasting for WrestleMania, either night 1 or night 2. Book's a really nice guy, man, and shouts out to him. All right, here comes Lara Valkyria. Yes, sir, it's gonna be good, like Book said. Lara Valkyria, I saw her a few matches. I think that she is definitely going to be a rising star in NXT, as well as whenever she get called up to the main roster. Just hope that Vince doesn't mess her up or anything. I'm glad that Triple H is mostly running things. Him and Shawn Michaels. Actually, Shawn is running NXT, and then Triple H is trying to run the main rosters for the WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. Whoever the storylines are, the story writers, they need to keep them and pay them as much money as possible because these people are doing a pretty good job. Vince, I don't like the way that he was trying to do storylines because some of his storylines didn't make sense. Oh, there go my girl, Roxanne Perez. That's my girl, Roxanne Perez. I hope she retains a title. Let's go, Roxanne, girl. Let's do this. All right, guys, give me... Okay. So, we're about to start out this ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. So, this is very much one of the main matches to keep our eyes on. All right, so let's see how this thing is going to go. They're going to start everything out and see if anybody's going to get a ladder or two. Look like they all are trying to run to go get ladders now. No, we got a couple of girls that's fighting each other. Oh, look at this. we're about to start this thing out right now. Indy Hartwell and Lara Valkyria is fighting each other outside of the ring. Oh, both with the double clotheslines on each other. Ooh, and Tiffany Stratton with that's Zoe Stark with a German suplex. And here we go. Look at this. Zoe Stark and Roxanne Perez. She tried to do a roll around and try to catch her with her Corona, which in case she did. Oh, nice uppercut, European uppercut around the corner of the ring. Here she go. A little leap ass press, lace ass press. Nice kick up. Watch out for Zoe Stark. Whoa. Nice move. She about to do a suicide dive right through the bottom rope. She does. She hit Indy Hartwell. This is Roxanne Perez I'm talking about. Roxanne trying to grab the ladder so she can be able to put it inside the ring. Oh, baseball slide right through the ladder on Roxanne Perez, right in the face. Tiffany Stratton. Look at Gigi Dolan. DJ Dolan is fighting both Zoe Stark and Tiffany Stratton. Oh, nice leg kick right through the face. Oh, nice roundhouse kick by Gigi Dolan. I think Gigi Dolan can win this thing tonight, y'all. This could be very interesting to watch. Oh, nice baseball slide from Zoe I'm about to say Zoe Saldana. It's Zoe Stark. And Tiffany Stratton is looking very impressive today. Let's see what Stark is looking to do. Hartwell is in the ring. She has a double clothesline. Now she's pointing up to the ladder. You don't want to waste so much time in a ladder match because mostly in these ladder matches, you are looking to be able to try to grab the ladder and put it in the ring to try to position in the middle of the ring to try to go up for the ladder. But you got to be very careful up on the ladder because of the fact that people are looking to do innovative moves while they're on the ladder, or they trying to climb up to the ladder. So this is a dangerous match that anybody could be able to encounter, because the ladder match that I still remember to this day was WrestleMania 10 with Shawn Michaels taking on Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a classic match, as well as a match with Eddie Guerrero versus Rob Van Dam. That was a really good matchup as well. Lara Valkyria, she is the real deal. Like, she got some really good educated feet. Ooh, it was a nice suplex on the ladder. Ooh, that gotta hurt on Gigi Dolan. Exactly. I agree with Booker T. I don't like these ladder matches because anything can happen in these matches. That's an overpower move from Indy Hartwell on Zoe Stark. And she pushing the ladder on her right through her stomach. Oh, look at Hartwell. Hartwell is fighting. Look at Stratton. Oh, ooh, right through the face on the ladder. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh, gosh. These women are putting their bodies on the line. Okay, look at Lyra Valkyria. She has gotten the ladder right on. She need to push it like an inch close on the side, on the right-hand side to climb up to the ladder to grab the NXT Women's Championship belt. Zoe Stark just threw her right through the face of the ladder. Watch out this RVD monkey flip. Oh, she stayed on her feet for that. So you got Tiffany Stratton and Lyra Valkyria on the ladder. Let's see they're fighting on the ladder. Oh, watch out. Let's see, Indy Hartwell. Like I said, Indy Hartwell is the dark horse to win this matchup. Hartwell, she even realized it. Let's see, she got to sit up right through the middle, and she's trying to climb up, but then you got Tiffany Stratton right there. So Indy Hartwell is, and Lyra Valkyria is right there with her. Tiffany Stratton is close to the gold, and she is stopped by Indy Hartwell. No, actually, Lyra Valkyria. Oh, they had a hard landing, and Indy Hartwell pushed the ladder, and where both of them necks or their throats and stomachs hit right through the ropes. Hartwell's trying to position herself to to put it right through the middle of the ring to grab the NXT Women's Championship belt. She needs to hurry up. You don't want to waste so much time in a ladder match. Here comes Gigi Dolan. Oh, laying awkwardly right through the ladder. All right, so Gigi Dolan is trying to get the ladder position. What is she trying to do? She put it on the corner of the ring. I want to see what she's going to do. She's doing like a tornado right, right through the where she got the ladder right around her neck. She's spinning around like she's a tornado, and she's landing shots on people in this ladder. Valkyria landed hard on that ladder on her back. Let's see what Gigi Dolan is going to do. She positioning herself right through the ladder. Man, this matchup is very much dangerous. Zoe Stark, she's trying to body like a body land, and she landed on Valkyria right through the ladder. Crossbody shot. That's what they normally call it. It feels like almost like a stinger splash. Yeah, I agree with the fans. This is awesome. The actual first match of the night. Now, Gigi Dolan got this tall, long ladder, and she's trying to position it right in the middle of the ring. This would not shock me if Gigi Dolan wins it after Mandy Rose has been kicked out of WWE for behind those new photos after she had lost the NXT Women's Championship, and JC Jane recently turned on her. Let's see what. Ooh, where's Roxanne? Yeah, she really is stepping up. Watch out, Roxanne trying to grab the belt. Roxanne close to grabbing the belt. Oh, both women's crashing down in this match. Tiffany Stratton. Whoa. She did some kind of combination move on her. Now she's trying to climb up to the ladder to try to grab the belt. Let's see who stopped it. Indy Hartwell was the one that stopped it. Ooh, she landed right on that ladder. What a spine buster by Indy Hartwell. Wow. All right, so Indy Hartwell need to climb up to the ladder. She need to be able to stay focused on doing what she need to do. You can't be distracted in these ladder matches, like I stated before. You got to keep your head in the game because you know a lot of people are trying to come after you in that ladder. They're trying to make sure that you do not go up to the ladder and grab the belt to win the championship. Uh, Zoe Zoe Stark. I don't know if Zoe Stark is going to win this one, but it wouldn't surprise me that she will win the championship. Her and Indy Hartwell, uh, got her good. Oh, what a move by Zoe Stark on the ladder on Indy Hartwell while Hartwell body was on that ladder. This has been a pretty good, interesting ladder match for it to say. Oh, what a move by Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark is climbing up to the ladder. She's looking to try to grab the belt. She is close to the belt. Let's see who has her by the feet. I think that's Roxanne Perez. Roxanne is trying to fight for to make sure that she does not grab that belt. If I'm Roxanne, I would try to pull her leg down. There you go. That's the strength to pull the leg down. Fight back, Roxanne. Let's go. Let's see what you can do. Zoe Stark, she's trying to get close to the belt, but she's right back down. She tried to make that same move. I forgot what that finishing move is. A little pop rocks. Tiffany Stratton right behind you. She got to do another pop rocks. Well, she reversed the pop rocks. She about to go for a power bomb. Oh, Roxanne, don't stay focused. She's climbing up to the ladder. She's looking to try to grab the belt. She's going to grab the belt. Gigi Dolan right there. She's that close. Was she trying to hurricanrana? Oh no! Oh, she hit her head right to the ladder. Again. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Now, Gigi Dolan looks to be able to try to position herself to get into the ladder. Now she's climbing up. Uh, Valkyria, she is fighting hard on Gigi Dolan. Dolan is fighting back. Threw her over the top rope. Oh, nice maneuver on Valkyria. Valkyria is a tough lady, man. She is very crafty. And whoa, what a nice drop kick on the corner of the ring to kick her out. Now Valkyria is going to the top rope to try to grab the belt, and she's that close, no, almost. Gigi Dolan, oh, good maneuver by Gigi Dolan. Oh no, I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. Oh no. Valkyria better do something before Gigi Dolan grab that title. Oh, look at the strength of Valkyria coming back from that ladder. She was stuck in the middle of it, and then she positioned herself to climb right back on top. That takes a lot of body strength. Gigi Dolan, she's that close from grabbing the title. Let's see what's going to happen. Wait a minute. Who is that? JC Jane? I can't believe JC Jane is going to do that. Wait a minute. Don't tell me that JC Jane is in the match and she's going to grab the title. There, Okay, I was about to say no way that JC Jane is going to grab that title, but she came back and knocked Gigi Dolan off the ladder. That is crazy how JC Jane has really screwed Gigi Dolan out of that championship match. Now look at this. Oh my gosh, Tiffany Stratton is going to get the title. I did not expect for her to win the NXT Women's Championship if she's that close. Oh wait a minute, who's? Oh, wow. Now who is the one to grab the championship? Everybody else is hurt outside. Is that Roxanne? Or is that Indy Hartwell? Indy better make that move. I said she was the dark horse to win this championship. If she grabs up to the title, she's that close on winning the championship. She's wasting too much time trying to climb up to the ladder. She got to climb up to the ladder and be able to get that gold. You got to hurry up and climb. It's just like she's in a lot of pain. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Dexter Loomis? Don't tell me Dexter Loomis is going to help her climb to get to the title. Are you serious? I said she's the dark horse to win the championship. Oh my God, Indy Hartwell. I said she was the dark horse to win the championship, and she has won the NXT Women's Championship with the help of Dexter Loomis. How surprising is this? Indy Hartwell is the new NXT Women's Champion with Dexter Loomis helping her climb up to the top to retain to get the title. What an incredible story this is. What a shocker. I stated earlier, I thought Roxanne Perez was going to win the championship to retain her title, but I didn't. But I had said that Indy Hartwell was the dark horse to win this championship. So we have a new women's NXT champion in Indy Hartwell. That is crazy. Dexter Loomis, of all people, helped her on WrestleMania weekend to win the NXT Women's Championship. Congratulations to Indy Hartwell on her win against all the other competitors in the Women's Ladder Match Championship. What a match. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little time on myself to wrap myself to, give me a little break. But we'll be right back on DJ's podcast. We're going to watch a little highlights of tomorrow night's WrestleMania matchup between Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. You okay? You okay? You kicked me last night when you were asleep. Yeah, my neck and my back and my side. That hurt. I wasn't trying to keep you warm. Hey man, you gotta sleep with your mom. All right, everybody, welcome back to DJ's podcast on Spreaker.com, as well as you can be able to catch me on YouTube, which in case I am going to let everyone know on where you can go on YouTube, as well as Twitter, and you can also be able to catch me on Facebook. Just click on the link so you can be able to hear me. You can be able to chat. I have a live chat on Spreaker.com, so that way you can be able to come on and chat with me, or you can be able to send me something on Twitter as well as Facebook, and also I'm on SoundCloud.com. So the way that you can be able to find me on Twitter, on YouTube, you can just go to Darren Jackson 5221. So that way you can be able to hear me talk on the show. I am on live. I'm not on live on YouTube, but you can be able to hear me later on once I go ahead and get it posted. But you can be able to hear me on Spreaker.com. So the only way that you can be able to go into Spreaker.com is if you click on the link on my Facebook or my Twitter. My Twitter is Darren Jackson 25. Also, like I said, guys, you can be able to cash out me money so that way I can be able to try to reach up to $100 to be able to do ads, because next week I am looking to be able to do ads so I can be able to monetize my Spreaker, my podcast, DJ's podcast show. So with that being said, guys, we're about to start out with the NXT Tag Team Championships. Looks like the Creed brothers came out first. Now we got the family, which that is Tony D'Angelo and my main man, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and then Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. It's about to come out. They are the defending World Tag Team Champions from NXT. Looks like that we're going to have a very interesting match. This Tag Team Championship match, I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't know if they're going to have the three guys that's in the ring, or if they're going to have just two guys in the ring. Because sometimes they can have three, sometimes they can have two. It's like a mixed tag team to where you tag someone. You can tag another person that's not on your team. The winner of this matchup will be the NXT Tag Team Champions. Gallus is looking to be able to keep those titles for themselves. Gallus looks to be a very good team, man. I watched them a few times. They have the tools to be a great tag team. I think that this tag team could be something very special. Definitely feel like that they could be able to make a lot of moves in the tag team ranks. Let's see if I can be able to work on a few things on my Google personal information. Let's see what I can be able to do. Okay, so looks like I got everything all taken care of. So only thing I need to change is one thing that's on here. All right, I got some things I'm going to change. The Gallus boys, I feel like that they're a tag team that could be able to keep those titles for quite some time. But when you're talking about great tag teams, you're talking about tag teams like the Steiner brothers, the Legion of Doom, Tully Anderson and Arn Anderson, the Nasty Boys, Harlem Heat, the Usos, the New Day. This team right here, Gallus, could be that team in the near future that could go for the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Creed brothers, they looking like they're taking care of business right now. These quick tags are going by fast. My nephew, Jackson Lee, he's watching it today. He's a little shy right now, y'all, so just bear with him. You're not? Oh, he eating his breakfast. I apologize, Jackson. All right, so looks like we've got a quick roll-up. There's a kick out too. Look at the power of Julius Creed. Is that Julius or Brutus? No, yeah, that's Julius. What great power! Oh, nice clothesline from Tony D'Angelo. Oh, wow. D'Angelo can really throw in some power, man. Oh, what a nice flip suplex. I think that the family can be able to get the goal today. The way that they working, they look like they're gonna win this one, man. They're on a roll right now, but you got to keep your momentum in these tag team matches because if you keep your eye off the ball, then you could slip up and lose a match. So I don't know how good that these guys could be able to do it, but hey, I definitely want to see it for myself. And again, Indy Hartwell, congratulations on winning the NXT Women's Championship. I'm quite sure that Indy Hartwell versus a Roxanne Perez is going to be a great matchup. Man, Judas and Brutus Creed, the Creed brothers, Diamond Mine, they have been a really good tag team for quite some time, and Ivy now is a great tag team personnel herself. Oh man, Daniel Cormier is in the house. DC, that's my dude right there. DC, he's something else, bro. In UFC, I love watching UFC. Watch out! Oh, look at this. Julius, he's stepping up. Let's see what they're gonna do. Wait, is that Brutus? Oh, that's Brutus. Okay, Julius is the skinnier one, but he's he's more athletic. Brutus is the power. The Gallus boys, they something else. Ugh, what a move! Wolfgang is taking advantage of this one. Special shout out to my boy Ramon Broadway. He is a former Evangel Eagle who also played at the University of Arkansas, and he had a small stint with the San Diego Chargers. Definitely want to say to Ramon Broadway, I'm very proud of him, and he has been one of those guys that really has changed the complex of his life and how he made things go the right way for himself. Even though he went through some trials and tribulations, I'm very proud of Ramon Broadway and what he has encountered. Man, the Creed brothers, they look like they're going to win this one today. What a, there goes Stats. Stats with a clothesline. And look at Stats. He's another clothesline for Stats. Stats is rolling, man. Oh, look at this. He's making some moves on some of these boys. Look out. Stats is, he's moving. He's at the top rope. Crossbody bot. 1, 2. And you only get a 2 count on that one. All right, so the family they are in advantage. Well, they're in advantage of this matchup. Stats kind of messed up a little bit. Let's see. No, he's trying to bite it, suplex him. No, wait a minute. What are they doing? Wait. No way. Oh man. Brutus didn't get all of it, but he got some of it. Everybody looks to be hurt so far. This is really an interesting triple threat match. But these triple threat tag team championship matches could go either way. I like the triple threat tag team matches better than just a single triple threat matches because with the single triple threat match, it's all meant it's everybody for themselves. Tag team, if you got your tag team partner, you don't want to be the one to end up having a fall or a submission. Tony D'Angelo. Ooh, it was. I thought it was like a fisherman suplex, like Kurt Hennig. Let's see what they're gonna do. Stacks. What a body splash. Great save. Wolfgang with the save on that one. Tony D'Angelo is making some noises. Talking about the match. Yeah, my nephew he thought it was a 3, just like I thought it was a 3. You want to say something to the people? Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. He got to get the pin. 1, 2, and wait a minute. Joe Coffey? What is going on? Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. I figured something was going to happen. Did say Gallus was going to win it. I thought the Creeds would win it, but Gallus has retained their tag team championships, all thanks to Joe Coffey. Wow, this is crazy. He's returned back. Gallus is stronger than ever, man. I don't know who's going to stop these boys on winning the tag team championship, but that is crazy. I mean, extremely crazy. And the family had the championships won. Wow. Like I said, anything could happen in these triple threat tag team championship matchups. That is one hard to see. But hey, I gotta say, congratulations to Gallus on retaining the tag team championships. All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a 1 to 2 minute break. We'll be back on DJ's podcast show presented by Spreaker.com. Welcome back to DJ's podcast. Darren Jackson here on Spreaker.com. I just saw the picture of Johnny Gargano getting himself prepared for the unsanctioned match against Grayson Waller. Again, congratulations to Gallus as they retain the tag team championships for NXT. So the next stop is basically a matchup of, let's see who's going to be coming up next, because I'm not too sure who's coming up next. But this has been an interesting NXT matchup show tonight for Stand and Deliver. Just believe that tonight WrestleMania is going to be very good as well. I'm going to say that NXT Stand and Deliver, probably one of the best that we've seen in quite some time. Joe Coffey, welcome back to NXT, as well as the Gallus Boys. They are still the tag team champions. Now we got Pretty Deadly right there at the door on Braun Breaker. I don't know what to say. Okay, so next is the NXT North American Championship Fatal 5-Way Matchup Open Challenge. Wes Lee is defending his NXT Championship belts against Dragon Lee, JD Madonna, Ilya Dragunov, and Axiom. And just saw that Queen E. Marie 11 has stated, "I'm so excited for a Wesley _ WWE match. Kill it, baby. WWE NXT. Wesley, West Side." I'm going to send something out to her real quick. Let me say something to her. I'm about to say this real quick to her. So I responded to her. I hope that I'll be able to hear a response back from her, so that way we will be able to go ahead and see if Wesley going to be able to do something in his match. West Day, my boy Wesley taking a picture with Trey Miguel earlier. I'm so glad for both of those guys. Both of those guys are well deserving. Trey Miguel, just want to say, man, I'm a big fan of you and wishing you the best of luck. First, what we got is Ilya Dragunov coming out. Ilya Dragunov coming out first. That matchup with him and Walter, who is now Gunther, I think that was probably one of the best NXT UK Championship matchup I've ever seen in a very long time. Let's see if we can be able to see if I have anybody that has hit me up. call me. I have to call her back later. Someone for stand and deliver. All right, second person is Axiom. Axiom is probably one of the best performers in NXT. I think that he is an up and coming riser for the business. Axiom is one of those guys that he's a high flyer, and what you want to do with a guy like that is if when you deal with a guy that's a high flyer, you don't want him to make all these maneuver moves on you while he's up in the air. Third guy that is coming out is JD Madonna. I like JD Madonna. I think JD Madonna is a future champion. I think that once he could be able to put all the pieces together, I think that he's going to be able to capture a championship. I don't know which championship it could be. It could be the North American Championship, or he could be able to try again to dethrone Braun Breaker to become the NXT champion. He tried on several occasions against Breaker, but then Breaker's speed and power was the main difference in the match. All right, let's see who's the fourth guy. I think Wesley coming out last. Dragon Lee is the fourth guy. This is going to be the first time for me to watch Dragon Lee. I don't know too much about him. All I do know is that a lot of people have talked about his abilities on the mat and how he could be able to fly all around the ring. I got to be able to see what he's like. So like I said, this would be my first time to see Dragon Lee, to see what he's all about. All right, so Wesley coming out. And this is going to be the highlight of the night for the match. And like I said, if there's any match this for any championship matchup besides the NXT title match, I gotta say this is the match of the night. This is the match of the year. Probably going to be up in the top 5 for NXT to say who is going to challenge who for the championship. Oh, look at Dragon Lee. He just started out with the match punching JD Madonna right in the face. Him and Dragunov. Wesley and Axiom and Dragon Lee, all three in the ring. Let's see what they're going to do. Because I don't know who is going to face who or who's going to do what. Oh, we got some pretty good moves right now. Oh, Dragon Lee, you got to watch out for him. He got some really good moves. Oh my gosh, what a move. It looks like they both tried to grab each other by the hair or by the face mask or something, and they just fell on the mat at the same time. Oh, look at those shots from Dragunov. Yeah, put some hot sauce on that, like Booker T said. Put some hot sauce on that. We about to have a show between Dragunov and JD Madonna. Oh, come on! I want to see it. Oh, nice, nice insecurity. Let's see. Oh, nice drop kick on the side, on the corner. Dragon Lee, he's looking pretty good so far right now. They both came at the same time on the drop kick, but Dragon Lee got it better than him. Nice move by Dragon Lee. A nice suicide dive over the top rope. Wesley with a Wesley and Dragon Wesley and Dragon Lee. Both leads are taking each other. Oh, that's a nice drop kick. Wesley like, come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. Bad enough to take some. Get some, want some. You better be big enough, bad enough, take some, like Booker said, just said. All right, Wesley gonna have to make some kind of moves. Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, nice flip over the top rope. Wesley, he's nobody to play with. All right, looks like that we got some competitions that's based on JD Madonna. He's in control of the match right now. Dragon Lee is still in the fight.
because this kid, like I say, he gets you in that crosshair. He's gonna put you away, Vic.
Axiom was looking for that submission and able to counter right out was McDonough. And now J.D. McDonough, the Irish ace, back into control. And maybe it is. Maybe he is the most dangerous. He is so cerebral when he gets into this atmosphere. He wants to systematically dissect whoever he's in the ring with.
This is a very good matchup.
Tumble as his momentum carried him.
Yes, it did.
Oh, carried him right into that kick,
This
too.
kid Wesley is definitely trying to pull this thing out.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Xia Li, she looks good.
He's willing to do anything to win. We know he's willing to go to the end to win a matchup, Vic.
You don't bet against him, and he's the one standing, and now Dragon Lee coming right back in. Up and over. Nasty landing on the shoulder with that Spanish fly.
Oh, what a nice Spanish fly that was.
Wipe out everyone in there at the down inside.
Yes.
Cover. Could it be his crowning achievement? Dragunov got the official's arm.
Dragunov says anybody wins is not going to be you. That's two guys that just don't like each
All right,
other.
so
It's going to happen. Let's
see what they're gonna do.
Dragunov back and up. Oh, look around. McDonough is going to meet all his friends. And everybody focused on the Irish chase. And it's Dragunov who hits that German suplex. But it's
Dragunov, he can throw it. He can throw you better. He can throw you better than he know you.
all five of these superstars. This has been absolutely unstoppable action.
This is the kind of action that I expected for the NXT North American Championship to be, because everyone are like cruiserweights. It's like a cruiserweight division, but more likely it could be a heavyweight division.
He's dangerous. That's strategy. It was smart.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Vic.
But now it's Dragunov will almost suffer the same fate. But look at Ilya, a superstar who loves pain. He welcomes it. He welcomes the chaos. A tremendous fighting spirit on display.
And this could be that night that Dragunov, plays his greatest symphony.
Yeah, look at Wesley.
This could be it right here.
Or for lack of a better phrase, could be the symphony of destruction at some point. But look at Axiom trying to counter, trying to stay away from those sharp elbows, those sharp strikes. And had to do the only thing he could and got caught by Constantine's special.
Indeed, Dragunov got
What a move by Dragunov. He did like a Rey Mysterio 619 move and then come out and did the clothesline.
Take another look, feel the impact. Turning Axiom inside out, but look at the impact back into the ring. Dragunov right down in.
What a move by Dragunov.
And now Wesley counters.
I'm gonna tell you, Dragunov he's jumping a lot of adrenaline right now, Vic. I'm wondering if it's gonna pay off for him in the long run.
We got to remember it was Wesley who provided the opportunity for all these superstars. And
What a move by Dragunov.
the fire burning in the body of Dragunov. With Wesley in his sights. Big senton off the top. And Dragunov right now.
Dragunov don't he don't play, man.
He just pushing.
He all about his business.
That's when he talks about persevering. Oh! I don't know how much pain he's going to be able to take. McDonough happy with himself, but took his eye off the ball. And there's Axiom. And can Axiom
What a move.
This could
to
be
defy the odds? Can he defy
This could be
the
his
odds?
Vic. I'm gonna tell you right now, Axiom pull it off tonight. This kid is gonna skyrocket straight to the moon.
Watch out.
That one-man ship straight to yes.
You talk about straight to the moon. Aerial insanity on display by Axiom.
Yeah, this took a little worse for wear right there with that big shot right there. Check it out. Check out the balance. Check out the grace.
One word
But
comes to mind.
the landing is all about the landing. Oh yes, right on the hip.
You talk about the landing though. Did that do more damage to Axiom?
That's what I'm saying. He fell right on his hip. That right there could take him straight out of the game.
Watch out.
Opening now maybe for Wesley, maybe for Dragon Lee. North American
What are they going to do?
first one.
Wesley, I don't think Wesley gonna pull this one off.
His submission walks down the
He's at the very top. Good move. Is he going to try like a Frankensteiner?
Position for every man involved as Axiom just paid the price.
I mean, but you got a guy that don't mind throwing caution to the wind, and that's Wes Lee. But Dragon Lee right now is in perfect position.
What's Dragon Lee about to do?
Dragon Lee showing you what all the hype is about.
Oh, what a stomp. Like a curve stomp right on the middle of rope ring on the corner outside.
Landing there for Dragon Lee. I hope that didn't take him out, but that left knee took a right on the apron there.
So about the North American Championship, Wesley the champion. He said, everybody bring it. He gave everyone their spot. Axiom had to earn it this past Tuesday. He's trying to showcase why.
Watch out. Oh, clothesline DDT at the same time. Dragon off kind of bleeding a little bit.
Big DDT action.
What is Axiom looking for here? Double Northern Lights. Oh, can't miss, but connection on McDonough. Drag it up. Near fall.
He's getting close.
Maybe a submission here.
Axiom
Axiom.
got him in a submission move. And he got him in an ankle lock.
Trying to roll through. Ankle lock is held in, but
Mm.
Saw McDonough coming.
JD Madonna, he always doing the dirty work.
Those right there, those almost should be illegal kicks right now.
You talk about a kick. Another kick.
What a martial arts kick.
Look at that stretch. He's got that stretch. That's abdominal stretch from a down position.
Look at the band and Rivera dragging off. Can Axiom lock in the submission? Look at the awkward torque.
And JD Madonna.
Look at a submission in his own. Axiom. If McDonough taps, Dragunov's going to win. Axiom realizing it. Fujiwara armbar now locked in. Look at the chain of submissions.
Oh, yes.
You talk about Will. Who's going to tap?
Who's going to quit?
Look at the body manipulation now of Axiom. I mean, if they tap, who will win?
Who's going to tap? Yeah, who's going to tap and who's going to win it?
Killing each other, Vic. JD McDonough and Dragunov cannot for 1 second.
One headbutt after another, and now Axiom trying to lock in.
Watch out.
McDonough getting locked in by Dragon Lee and almost reaching out for each other, so the other one doesn't tap, the other one doesn't quit.
Through. Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Watch out. Watch out. Mm.
Stacked up, cover, count,
Wes Lee. Where did he come from? He went into a corkscrew landing. Dragunov had this match won.
referee taking a look around right now, because you gotta wonder who was on top of whose shoulders, who if that referee hit three.
It doesn't matter right now, Vic. Right now, everybody's down, but everybody's thinking about one thing. How can we get in position to get that championship?
Oh, take, Wesley looking wrong, wait a minute, coming through. Wesley's gotta be out. Axiom now trying to turn on McDonough. McDonough holding up, popping up, bam!
McDonough wants it, Vic. He wants it. He wants it. He's there to deliver, but his competition face tonight.
Snap German suplex catches, and
This is, I'm telling y'all, this is the highlight the night for this matchup. These guys are putting on a show. What a move. Wesley surviving this matchup. This is the show of the night of this matchup. Oh, he's that close.
Tell you, it's going to take a whole lot more. These men wanted tonight, Vic. They wanted bad, desperately. To
What a move by Wesley. And look at the kick right in the face. I don't know how they're still moving around. Wesley, he's trying for like a Frankensteiner, but he's not. Oh, last ride, like a Keith Lee spirit bomb by Dragon Lee. And Wesley barely kicked out of that one.
Will, he's a kid that's going to fight. He comes from that neighborhood.
how close was that last three though, Book?
So close.
It's very close.
Right there, kick out. That was an instinctual kick out
McDonough. Both. Uh, Standing moonsault as two kick. Let's see what's going to happen in this match. The will to win this match is who can outlast who in this fatal five-way matchup. Axiom. Oh man, what a DDT maneuver. JD Madonna kicked out. What innovative moves that these guys are doing inside this ring at Stand and Deliver. It's like, it's crazy all the way through. So, let's see what's going to happen next. Oh, what a slap. Oh, what a move by Dragon Lee. Dragunov and Axiom. Let's see what he's trying to do. This could be it. All the way down. Dragunov is that close. He's that close. What a save by Wesley. Yeah, that's all I can say too, Book, is wow. This matchup has really stepped up in a huge way. It's like these guys, all five competitors have some unique moves, but the thing about it is that their moves have transcended so much to where it's like they're feeling it inside their heart. But who's going to stand strong to win the NXT championship the most? Now look at Dragon now. He's fighting back. No, it's not it. There you go. Let's see. No, he's not. But can he be able to capitalize? Oh my God. Oh man, Wesley has retained the NXT North American Championship. I knew he was going to win it. Man. Wesley retains the WWE NXT North American Championship. Stated, congrats to Wesley, WWE, as he retains the NXT North American Championship. I know that Queen E. Marie 11 is proud of her husband today. This has got to be probably one of the best matchups I've seen in a very, very long time. they made a move at the same time, and Wesley capitalized on that move. He is he is truly the North American champion, and I gotta say he may hold on to that title for a very long time. All right, guys. So we're gonna take a quick break and be right back on DJ's podcast show, uh, sponsored by Spreaker.com. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, welcome back to DJ's podcast, sponsored by Spreaker.com. Darren Jackson here, broadcasting tonight, doing podcasting tonight, actually, NXT Stand and Deliver. I see Grayson Waller getting himself prepared for the unsanctioned match between himself and Johnny Gargano. And then you got Pretty Deadly right at the doorstep of Carmelo Hayes as he getting himself prepared for his big NXT championship matchup against Braun Breaker. Pretty Deadly, man. They are doing a pretty good job hosting the show tonight. I'm hoping that they can be able to get a little bit more, in depth into the host with the most of the show tonight in Los Angeles. So I'm quite sure that the next upcoming match is going to be either the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano against Grayson Waller, or actually, I think they're going to say, or it may be the women's tag team championship matchup coming up. So I'm thinking it's going to be the women's tag team title matchup coming up. Oh, look at this, Trick Williams. Trick Williams. I like Trick Williams. I I think that sometimes Trick Williams is a little obsessed with the fact that he is with Carmelo Hayes, but that's just my say so. So the next upcoming match is the unsanctioned match between Grayson Waller taking on Johnny Gargano. So I think that this is going to be a very upcoming match that a lot of people are looking forward to this one. Grayson Waller, I don't know what his beef is with Shawn Michaels. And I think that Grayson needs to understand that Shawn Michaels is not the same Shawn Michaels that was 15 years ago. I love Shawn Michaels. I think Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest of all time. But you can't challenge a man like Shawn Michaels while he's retired. And, you know, Waller thinks that, it's that, Shawn is scared. What Shawn isn't scared. Let's see. They're doing the they're doing the promo of what's going on between Gargano and Grayson Waller. Yeah, Grayson Waller, he stepped over the line going over to Johnny Gargano's house. All right, so all right, so we're gonna have this matchup coming up. I think this is going to be a very good unsanctioned match. All right, so Grayson Waller, I mean, like I said, he's a very great talent. The only thing about Grayson Waller is that he's too arrogant. Johnny Gargano is about to come out next, y'all. Now, Johnny cannot get his emotions too attached because in this unsanctioned match, you know, you want to keep your composure the best way possible, but it's kind of hard to do that because when you got an opponent who, like the likes of Grayson Waller, went to your house and he has intimidated you, he has called you out and everything. As a man, you want to make sure that your pride is the key thing that you want to let people know and understand. Another thing for a man that he prefers is the respect. Without you giving him that respect, then he's going to turn into a whole different person. So I'm thinking that Johnny Gargano need to be smart about this and make sure that he doesn't make too many mistakes on a guy like Grayson Waller. I knew it. I knew he was going to do it. Oh my gosh. I hope Booker T is okay. These guys have gone crazy.
Again, this can spill out anywhere. It's unsanctioned. As I was trying to say, there's no rules, and that fits up right up Johnny Gargano's alley. We have seen what Johnny Gargano can do in this sort of environment. You've seen it multiple times. Johnny Gargano indeed is home in this moment.
I get this, Big. I understand right now what Johnny Gargano talking, but you don't mess with family. Grayson Waller, he crossed the line right there.
Well, he crossed the line. Gargano is ready to run right past it. Oh, there's that slingshot spear. And look at Gargano. Didn't go for the cover.
Okay, so
Beat the hell out of Grayson Waller here.
I don't blame him. If I was Johnny Gargano, I would want to do the same thing.
For a pinfall, you're not looking for a payoff or anything like that. You're looking to beat the hell out of this man.
He's looking to silence that arrogant Aussie. And we've seen throughout the career, as I've mentioned, there is no depth. Johnny Gargano is not willing to go. See, Gargano's mind starting to roll. He's picking up some speed.
Oh, Grayson Waller threw a trash lid right in his face.
And now what's on Waller's mind? NXT Live events, media appearances said he wants to hurt Johnny Gargano here tonight. He wants to end Johnny Gargano.
This match can go any way it can with Johnny Gargano looking to be able to try to make sure that Waller doesn't take advantage of it. Like I said about these unsanctioned matches means that anything could happen, and you don't want someone of your opponent to take advantage of it because they are liable to do whatever it takes to be able to keep you down while you're trying to come back and try to get back in this match. Waller is, I think he's wrestling smart, but the only thing about it, he's too arrogant. And a guy like that is too arrogant. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose.
These two aren't going to be very friendly with one
Grayson Waller, he looks like he's ready for this match.
continues to just look around for anything he can get his hands on.
Yeah, you talked about construction. The furniture will be moved around like right now.
That's true.
To get this desk back together.
Waller, I think was going to toss Gargano over the top if he could. Ooh. Gargano realizing that when he's looking down and now, what's on Johnny's mind?
Gargano's on fire. Adrenaline right now is flowing through Johnny Gargano. You can see it.
You take a look at Gargano.
Oh wow! I told you this match can go either way. That was a nasty landing from both competitors.
NXT, WWE are liable for this is unsanctioned. Both signed the contracts. They can do anything to the other with no repercussions.
Now, my question in this matchup is, can Grayson Waller bounce back and try to take advantage in this match?
He's not going to run away from a fight. He's going to run straight to the fight. And that could be very dangerous for someone like Johnny Gargano, who's fighting with a lot of emotion here tonight, Vic.
We'll take a look at what he just did to Johnny Gargano with that huge suplex. You can see Gargano. Johnny willing to do whatever it takes.
Are you okay?
Himself to do one thing, look, that is destroy. That is to humble Grayson Waller.
And he's bringing out the table. I wonder what he's going to do with the table because Grayson, he doesn't want Johnny Gargano to take advantage to where he can put him right through the table. So if Waller is looking to bounce back, he needs to get back into some defensive moves so he can counter into some offensive moves.
Oh, wow. I need to see that again, Vic.
And the official here just to count three and to hear someone say they quit. Here you go.
Oh, what a knee.
Talking about a shot.
Shot heard around the world. From Grayson Waller.
No, he's a fighter.
Oh, no, he did not. He is not trying to do Shawn Michaels' move.
He's sending a message to Shawn Michaels through Johnny Gargano.
Needs a paper towel.
Right back. Oh, Waller jumping the connection.
Right there.
Right back insecure.
Yes, indeed. This thing is going back and forth right now. And this kid, Grayson Waller, he's holding his
Okay.
own, Vic. He's a fighter. He's a fighter.
You know, we bring up Shawn Michaels. I also want to remind everyone this all stems from Grayson Waller not getting the job done, not winning the championship at Vengeance Day. Placing the went to the right hand. Think about the punching. Think about the striking Waller does. Gargano might have just isolated that.
And right there, it's not going to matter now, Vic. It's not going to matter because the ribs of Johnny Gargano could be
It's going to end in a little bit. I'll let you know when we get to the NXT Championship match. I'll let you know the last match.
And just a part of this as much because Grayson Waller has blocked anyone associated.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. It seemed like I was helping my nephew out a little bit. And looks like that Grayson Waller, he is struggling with Johnny Gargano. Gargano is taking advantage in this unsanctioned match. He's going to lay him right through the table. What is Johnny Gargano thinking about doing? Because if he tries to go to the top rope, Waller can move out the way and he can land right through the table.
A couple extra deep breaths. Because
High risk, high rewards. Yes or no? That's the thing about high risk. You don't want to take a high risk and land through a table because you can end up getting injured. But Waller read that one. Oh, wow. What a power bomb by Grayson Waller. Waller needed to get him back in the ring and try to go for the 3 count. What a kick out by Johnny Gargano. Waller only got a 2 count on that one.
this
this matchup between Gargano and Waller really has everyone's attention because, like I said earlier in the show, that this could be the highlight of the night of the show between these two guys. Gargano and Waller, they really don't like each other in a way, and whoever writing the storyline has really did a really good job on that because most storylines don't come out the right way, and then when they have the match can be boring and people would be like unhappy with it. But how they stick to the storyline where Waller wanted to challenge Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels was like, no, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to have someone for your pick. And then they pick Gargano. I think that's a great storyline so far. So if Waller wins the match, is there a possible way that he can ask Shawn Michaels for one more match to see if Shawn Michaels will accept it or not? Only time can tell. No, he's using the kendo stick and him in the back. Ooh, Gargano is getting hurt. Grayson Waller is talking trash to Candice LeRae while she's holding their son. Waller is really being disrespectful to Candice LeRae while she's holding Johnny Gargano's son. Good job moving, and he using the kendo stick, Johnny Gargano, on Waller. Now Candice LeRae done got in. Here she comes. Oh, she using the kendo stick on Grayson Waller. Oh, Waller running like a little girl. Oh, no. No. Oh. Gargano got a kendo stick and him in the back. There we go. One final shot. He is down. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. Grayson Waller kicked out of the jumping DDT from Johnny Gargano. Waller, his back is destroyed. He is really hurting right now. Gargano with the Gargano escape. Can he kick out? He got him in the eyes. Are you serious? He chopped him by the knee. It's like almost a version of a Buff Bagwell's Blockbuster, but he did it from he did it right over his head from behind. All right, let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see, is he going to try to do the coast to coast? Is he trying to be like Shane McMahon? You gotta be kidding me. He just pulled a Shane McMahon coast to coast. Oh, Gargano kicked out.
And this, but you like to use the word fight. This fight is continuing. What is it going to take, though, to keep the other one down?
Let's see what is going to happen in this match. I told y'all that this was going to be the highlight of the night, the match of the night to steal the show. Grayson Waller versus Johnny Gargano in an unsanctioned match. Anything could happen in these matches. But earlier, I don't know if Booker T got hurt or not, but Booker looks to be fine and everything. So Booker T did take a shot earlier.
Johnny's not moving right here in front of us. Of course he's not moving. We talk about those viral moments. Waller's looking for one. He's looking for another one.
There's no way.
Gargano, somehow, some way, staying in this. You look, what's Johnny? Yeah.
Ooh, power bomb right through the announce table from Johnny Gargano on Grayson Waller.
You hear Grayson Waller.
Waller screaming, and he looks like he's in pain. But that coast to coast looking nice. All right, so is Gargano going to be able to go ahead and... Oh, what a low blow. And he kicked out. Gargano kicked out. I thought it was over too.
These two young men are fighting to the end.
I'm looking around. Our table's busted. You got knocked down. I don't know if my audio's even working right now. They destroyed my headset.
I can hear you. You good? You good? Right now, Grayson Waller, like I say, Vic, he's doing everything to put Johnny Gargano out.
And with one thunderous chair shot, Waller silencing Los Angeles. And the referee can't do
Let's see what they're doing.
Grayson Waller just collapsed.
Yeah, Waller looks like he's exhausted. Oh, payback is a you know what on Grayson Waller. Great low blow.
It's all legal.
You know what? I'm not mad at Johnny Gargano.
Payback. 16 months ago, from the front yard, for Quill, for Candace. They got another one.
My God, man.
He is
He's gonna wear out Grayson Waller with all these chair shots.
I've never seen Johnny Gargano in this state of mind ever in my life.
Got Gargano escape. Is Waller gonna tap out? Is he gonna tap out? He tapped out. He tapped out. Johnny Gargano with the win. He gets the revenge. What a win for Johnny Gargano. Huge props for him. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Johnny Gargano really stepped up big tonight. That was the highlight of the night at the matchup, and that was very wild. So, Johnny, congratulations on the win. And I'm gonna see. I think that the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship matchup is going to be next. But this matchup was very good. Johnny Gargano had to be able to get into the fight. Grayson Waller fought his way, but Johnny Gargano got the win. And it's so beautiful to see Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano together on stage. And look at this. Indy Hartwell and Dexter Lumis all together. The way. Look at it. The new NXT Women's Champion standing with them all together. What a night, what a night, or what a day, I should say, for NXT Stand and Deliver. Candice LeRae, she just ran up to Indy Hartwell earlier and just gave her a hug and everything. What a beautiful night. So it looks like the family is talking. Oh, really, Pretty Deadly? You guys really had to come in and say something?
Boys, if we may, your hopes and dreams of becoming the NXT Tag Team Champions have just come crashing down. So you must be feeling...
I don't think that was the right thing to do, y'all.
It wasn't a night, okay? We're not going to make excuses, but stand and deliver whatever, right?
Man.
We're not quits. You understand? Wow. Very much visible from the Don himself.
Honestly, stood out. I let you down. Now it's the third.
How many times I gotta tell you? Huh? Get that out of your head. We're a team. Mitzi, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Booker and Vic, that's all we got time for here in the locker room. Tony and Stats proving that the only team that can beat Gallus is, well...
All right, so which team will walk out, stand and deliver as the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions? So the next matchup will be between Fallon Henley and Kiana James against Alba Fire and Isla Dunn. So we're about to check and see who is going to win that matchup.
Patience is not a virtue. Patience sucks.
Nikita Lyons, she does look beautiful.
Who needs to be constantly moving?
I really think that this is going to be the matchup tonight for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Most of the Women's Tag Team Championship matchups on NXT are somewhat pretty good. The only thing about it is that some of them aren't always at their best, but I do think that some of the women that are like on Raw and SmackDown, they need to change up the women's division for the tag team championships and do a better job for that, because it hasn't been as strong as I would expect for it to be, because I feel like Triple H and them, if they are looking to be able to do something within the tag team divisions, you need some teams that could be very good. And they had a team last year with Sasha Banks and Naomi being good, but then John Laurinaitis, which in case really messed everything up. I guess it was something that was going on about they had to let go of the tag team titles, and the two women didn't like it, and then they got kicked out because they walked out from WWE. I don't know the full details on what happened with that situation, but it really didn't make make Triple H happy and a few others, and Laurinaitis is no longer with the company from what I've been told. But like I said, we would definitely get into more details down the road. But I'm going to take me a quick break. I'll be right back on DJ's podcast show, sponsored by Spreaker.
Remember this moment. You just made the biggest mistake of your life. You're gonna reach for it and be the best at it.
To be in the ring with both his sons, it was a dream come true.
It has been, and we still have two more championship matches here at Stand and Deliver.
All right, welcome back to DJ's podcast show, sponsored by Spreaker.com. Darren Jackson here, broadcasting or podcasting tonight or today, I should say, for NXT Stand and Deliver. We have Alba Fire and Ilza Dunn. They are competing for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship against Fallon Henley and Kiana James. This is going to be a pretty good matchup to watch to see which women are going to win the tag team championships. Is Henley and James going to retain, or is Fire and Dawn going to be the new tag team champions? And then after this matchup is over, then we got one more matchup, Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT championship. We're definitely going to see who is going to be the alpha male of NXT and to be the superior of NXT as the champion. So I do see Alba Fire and Ilza Dunn walking together so that they're looking to try to go after the gold. And now here we come with Kiana James and Fallon Henley. I kind of agree with Vic Joseph on what he said about the champions not on the same term. I don't know if they are. Oh my gosh. Alba Fire is coming out. And look at this. She just went on the top rope and just did a swanton dive on Fallon Henley and Kiana James. Oh, what a good move by Henley. Henley is looking to try to get this thing started with her and Ilza Dunn. Good move. Let's see what's happening. Nice 2 count on the move. Henley is looking to try to stay as a champion, but as a champion, you gotta understand that you gotta go through you got to go through your flaws, and you got to start trusting your teammate. I don't think that she trusts Kiana James that much, but I do feel that if she is looking to be able to try to go ahead and try to get a win or try to get her team going, she needs to start working on that trust factor. All right, so it looks like that there's. Oh, look! I thought she was going to go for a tarantula like Tajiri. Nice 2 count. Yeah, I do agree with what Booker T is saying. They looks like they was cut on the same cloth, but they had to be able to find a way to unite as a team because they were rivals at one time when they had that battle with each other. And Ilza Dunn did screw Alba Fire out of the NXT Women's Championship when she was competing against Mandy Rose.
Kiana James just able to get in, but Kiana James still favoring her back from just before the bell in this matchup. Oh, taking a nasty.
Kiana James needs to get herself together because if she does not get herself together, then and try to regroup. I know that her back is hurting, but she got to find a way to get back in that ring and try to handle her business. Oh, what a shot!
Knocking herself back and almost out with so much taken out. Yeah, she's right there. And she's listening. Listen, she's listening to Jensen. She's listening to Brick. She's right there. She's reaching out. Alan Arn realizing that this golden moment could be slipping through the dark hands of Fire and Dawn. Could that be the tag?
Here we go. Here comes his other. The second boss is in. Oh, yes.
There you go. Kiana James is in there trying to fight.
James has seen some she's been infecting her business deals. She's gone up against some shady individuals, but she's never gone up against anything like Fire and Dawn.
Right now, she's on fire, though, Vic. Right now, it's one of those things. You can have problems, mayhem outside the ring, but inside the ring, if you can pull it all together,
That's true.
one moment, it could be great.
If you can put it together, then you could be able to combinate as a tag team. But if you can't put it together and you still got those issues, then the next thing you know, you're going to end up losing those tag team titles. And the bad factor of it is that you may not get another chance, and then your partner may turn on you, and that's the key thing that you got to watch out. They're getting really close in these falls counts, in these counts. Good spine buster by Kiana James.
You know what I say about girlfriends? You go looking through your man's phone, you're going to find something. If you
Yeah, that's true.
Henley trying to get back into the match, able to catch the right foot of Fire, answers back with a big right hand, and the champions now maybe they have found that rhythm in the matchup. Right back in and taking it down with a lot of force was Henley. Another swing and miss.
finding that same page right now, Keanu James and Fallon Henley.
And Henley, James, they know what sort of darkness the women's division could fall into if the titles change hands. And the referee's being distracted because of James not realizing this two-on-one assault.
Necessary fit by any means.
Yeah, like Booker said, any means necessary. That's why I was saying earlier that you can't get distracted because you never know what could happen once you get distracted in the ring.
Yeah, it will be a dark day in the tag team division, but Alan Dawn and Alpha Fire will be in that position that they love to be in.
That was a nasty landing. And right back around. Little blockbuster into the cover. Hook up both blades.
They're that close on retaining the tag team titles, Henley and James. So let's see if they can stay on the same page.
It brings in Jensen besides themselves with the official who, again, is not seeing things because of the manipulation between Dawn and Fire in this matchup.
That's the efficiency of this tag team right there. Alan Dawn and Alpha Fire working perfectly together. Like I say, they could be the ultimate tag team here in NXT. Oh, yes.
This unholy union could be 3 seconds away.
Good save by Kiana James. Alba Fire and Isla Dunn they working as like a well-oiled machine, and they're taking the game out of Henley and James. Can Henley and James be able to do something to try to retain those tag team titles?
Brooks can't do anything. Jensen can't do anything. Jensen's trying to rally Kiana James.
Too much talking outside, Vic. Too much talk. Too
What do you want them to do?
Too many distractions, Vic.
They don't want to get disqualified. They want to do it the right way. being able to get back in. A lot going on over in that corner. Tag. There's a tag. Kiana James is legal. Brooke James is legal. Oh, what is the conniving? Kiana up two now.
Watch out. What are they going to do? Oh. Oh, Isla Dawn with a great save. And Kiana James almost had that one. She should have had her right in the middle of the ring. Let's see if they're going to if they could be able to maneuver. Isla James and Albert Fire and Kiana James at the same. They're the legal tags. So Abaddon, Isla Dawn, I should say, is the legal person. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, great job by Henley. She barely just saved her partner in the nick of time. Pretty much, it could be a distraction, like Booker is saying. But the thing about it is that if they're trying to make sure that these girls keeping the tag team titles, they gotta figure a way on how they're gonna stay in this match. Both Henley and James. I'm quite sure that Jensen is not going to. Oh. Oh no. We have new tag team champions for NXT, for the women's tag team champions, and that right there was a big mistake by I want to say Briggs, because Kiana James was asking Jensen to hand the bag, and Briggs just would not let Jensen do it, and that was the deciding factor for that one. Oh man, I was not expecting for that one to lead the way, but it is what it is. All right, and so with that being said, we got new tag team champions for the women's tag team champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dunn. And next thing you know, the final matchup tonight will be for the NXT Men's Championship between Carmelo Hayes, the challenger, taking on the champion, Braun Breaker. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take another a few minute break, and then we're going to go ahead and do the final matchup tonight. So that way we will be able to go ahead and watch between Braun Breaker taking on Carmelo Hayes. Be right back on DJ's podcast, sponsored by Spreaker. Welcome back to DJ's podcast, sponsored by Spreaker.com. So next month on next month actually on May 28th, we're going to have the NXT Battleground. That should be another great show. It's going to be in Lowell, Massachusetts. So hopefully you guys can be able to watch it on Spreaker.com, just like myself. I will be able to be on next month for that one to talk about some NXT. We're also going to be able to do some talking on a lot more on WWE. So the 28th will be on that Sunday. That will be the Memorial Day weekend. And I think that that's going to be the same thing as AEW Double or Nothing. I'm going to have to check on that so that way I can be able to see if I can be able to order it online so that way I can be able to watch the Double or Nothing show. So the final matchup tonight, Braun Breaker defends his NXT championship against Carmelo Hayes. These two were in the same recruiting class a couple of years ago, looking to be able to get their shine in WWE. Braun Breaker is his father, Rick Steiner, the Hall of Famer, the Steiner brothers. He is truly a gem of his class. His uncle, Scott Steiner, my favorite wrestler, Big Papa Pump, one of the greatest of all times in the business, not just as a heavyweight champion, but as a tag team specialist. Steiner Brothers have always been one of the great teams to watch. Carmelo Hayes, he has really stepped up his game in a huge way. And I always felt like, Carmelo Hayes is the gem of NXT. When he became the NXT North American champion, he has really stepped up his game in a whole lot of ways. He was the breakout star when he won it, and he got a chance to knock off Isaiah Swerve Scott, which is now Swerve Strickland, out of the NXT North American Championship, and he held that championship for quite some time. And he really did a really good job being the champion for NXT. So he is accompanied with Trick Williams, and I think that this is going to be the match of all matches. This is the final match on NXT Stand and Deliver. So we are anxious to be able to see what these two guys can be able to do. Both are alpha males that are looking to be able to shine and looking to be able to say, okay, I'm looking to take this brand to a whole nother level. Braun Breaker has done it. Can Carmelo Hayes be the person to put a stop into Braun Breaker and his dominance in NXT? This guy has really been a transcender, Braun Breaker. I feel like that, he could be the guy in the industry for quite some time to become a future heavyweight champion. It's the same thing with Carmelo Hayes. I think Carmelo Hayes is going to be a future WWE champion. I can't wait to see these two go at it. I think they're going to tear the house. I think that these two are really going to step it up in a whole nother way. moment, guys. Hey, what's up?
Is this the last match?
Yes, this is the last match.
And then we can go outside?
Yeah, I'll wrap it up.
Do you have any more gum?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Where is it?
All right, so we got Carmelo Hayes about to come out in a little bit, and then we're going to have Braun Breaker coming out. So both are walking from the backstage, looking to come out to the entrance. So Carmelo Hayes is about to begin, and we got Trick Williams right there. I gotta say that this could be the night for Carmelo Hayes to be able to stand strong and win the NXT championship, because a lot of people are thinking that he could be the one that can stop Braun Breaker. If Braun Breaker wins it and retains as a champion, who's going to put an end to Braun Breaker's winning ways? And another question is this: if Carmelo Hayes wins the NXT championship, what does that say about his relationship with Trick Williams? Because Trick Williams could turn his back on Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes coming out. He got the LA Lakers logo. Melo is money. Hey, Jackson. I gotta say, this guy Carmelo Hayes has been a true breakout star for WWE and NXT. I do think that he should be able to go to the main roster. If they have the Hurt Lock back again, I fully believe that Carmelo Hayes could be one of those guys that could be in the Hurt Lock with MVP. He got that swag where he could be able to go ahead and take over the show and take over everything that you can take a look at. The only thing is this. Like I said, is the lights too bright for him, or is he ready for the upper stage? Because, like Booker T once said, people that feels that they can handle the limelight, they can't. And some people, they can. And I think Carmelo Hayes is one of those guys that can. All right, so here come Braun Breaker. He got that dog in him. That Rick Steiner brothers dog mentality. There he goes. Braun Breaker. Hoo, hoo, hoo. There you go. Braun Breaker is he's ready. I've seen Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes both watching on Peacock and watching their matches and stuff. Both guys have pretty good speed. Braun Breaker has that power. Carmelo Hayes has the finesse. Which combination is going to be better? Is it going to be speed and power, or speed and finesse? Like they said, the immovable object, it's the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Who is going to be the alpha male of WWE? I gotta say, Carmelo Hayes looks ready, man. He looks ready to be able to try to go ahead and get this win tonight. But the only thing about it is that, you know, Braun Breaker, he's no pushover.
Second stand and deliver main event for Braun Breaker. Of course, last year we know he went up against Dolph Ziggler. Main event, Dallas. Is what happened last year in Dallas? Has that put the chip on the shoulder of Braun Breaker?
I tell you, it may have, but I tell you, he better put that behind him because
Yeah, he needs to. He need to put that behind him because if history repeats itself, then we don't know how long Braun Breaker could be able to get another title shot because he don't want to overlook. Because last year he overlooked Dolph Ziggler in Dallas at NXT Stand and Deliver, and the way that he lost, it really was like a question mark of why would you have him lose at Stand and Deliver, but then 2 nights later he wins it on Raw for the NXT Championship. So that is the one thing that Braun Breaker cannot be able to do. So they locking up. They're going power for power. I don't think that Carmelo Hayes want to go power for power with Braun Breaker. You got to be inside of Braun Breaker's head and and try to play it mentally and physically with a guy like that. You're not going to overpower Braun Breaker. You're going to have to use your speed to be able to make sure that you can get him off his game, I should say. So I like the vibe on how these two are looking at each other and feeling the crowd right now. Exactly. He's very much testing Carmelo Hayes and saying, okay, you know what? Let me get into his head because he's trying to get into my head. So it's like a little bit of chess between these two guys. What a move by Braun Breaker. What a move. Oh, what a drop kick by Carmelo Hayes. Wow. Good move. When Carmelo Hayes ran, what Braun Breaker should have did like his father, Rick Steiner. Catch him and body slam him. Oh, what a great shoulder tackle. The only thing about with Carmelo Hayes that I say that is a big factor is that Trick Williams is always interfering in his matchup. And what a good move by Braun Breaker. Oh, wow. He's all up in Carmelo Hayes' head right now doing the balling move. Oh, what a Frankensteiner. Yeah, I agree. He has been the dominant champion for quite some time. Yeah, the 6 men that held it longer than Braun Breaker, they have been dominant champions as well. But Braun Breaker really have dominated NXT in a long standpoint. Let's see what they're trying to do. But the thing about it is that Braun Breaker cannot overlook at Carmelo Hayes and think that this is going to be a walk in the park. So what he's going to have to be able to do is he's going to have to be able to make sure that he uses power, uses establishment, so that way he can make sure that he can slow down a guy like Carmelo Hayes with his speeds and his finesse. The thing with finesse wrestlers is this: they can manipulate on their speed. I'm sorry, maneuver on their speed to where they can just keep making moves on you to where they can wear you out in a standpoint. Braun Breaker does not need for Carmelo Hayes to be on his point game because that would be the deciding factor of this match. Great move by Braun Breaker so that way he can be able to get the momentum. Now, he gave too much time to Carmelo Hayes to where he was walking up to him and he got kicked right in the leg. So he's dedicating the number 8 to Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant.
Now you see Braun in a lot of angst here in this moment, and go back to what just happened. He went face first over that middle turnbuckle, over that rope. That can't feel very good for Braun Breaker. And that certainly can't either. Jumping through the air, stays into the cover hook of the leg, and near.
Oh, what a close counter.
Carmelo Hayes to get back into the game.
Not just that, the speed and the quickness of Carmelo Hayes is still becoming common. The one thing about Carmelo Hayes is his flawless. He makes it look so easy, and that's the training this young man is going through as of late.
Now you see Hayes just squeezing with his armbar locked in.
All right, so Hayes have him in an arm bar, trying to make sure that he can get it locked in, try to weaken his arm so that way he won't be able to hit him with the spear, basically working on the shoulder, because that is Braun Breaker's strong point, that shoulder, where when he hits you with the spear, you're going to go down.
Look, these two guys are want to be the best. It's in their genetic code to be the best, to be the man, to be number one.
We're talking about the pedigree, the DNA this man.
Roll through shoulders down by Breaker, retaining.
Braun Breaker, he was born for this, man. He was born to do this. He was born to be champion.
He really is, because Braun Breaker has been around his father and his uncle, the Steiner brothers, who have dominated not just WCW but also WWE and New Japan Pro.
Waiting and anticipating is one thing. Cashing in is totally another thing. And to cash in on this man,
I do feel that
it's going to be a chore, Vic.
Hayes now starting to focus.
this matchup with Breaker and Carmelo Hayes is going to be a matchup that where these two can be able to try to face each other a few times down the road. I think this is going to be a future matchup in WWE if these two stay in WWE. It will remind you more of a Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart match, or Scott Steiner versus Booker T match, to where, you know, you never know what is what.
Trying to keep it slow, keep it steady. We talk about being calm. If you're a Braun Breaker, Braun knows what it takes to be champion at this level. So does Carmelo Hayes. That's what's been so intriguing about this match, about this huge main event. Some have said maybe the biggest match in NXT history for two guys that are on the same page. And right now, Braun Breaker is starting to break down Carmelo Hayes in a way we've never seen before.
No, he's not just breaking him down. He's grinding right now on Carmelo Hayes. Like I say, he's using those little brawling tactics to take everything out of this man, Carmelo Hayes.
One more time, and just like we saw Hayes focus on the upper body, we're seeing Breaker focus on the lower back. And you see almost agony in the eyes of Trick Williams on the outside as he has no choice but to just watch Braun Breaker continue to punish Carmelo.
All right, so Braun Breaker is still trying to be able to take care of business.
Down and coming down hard right now. You see the tactics and the strategy of this man, Braun Breaker. Let me tell you, it's a great strategy.
Well, look at it. Now Hayes just trying to hold on. One more time with that right hand reaching out, and getting stacked up. Torture rack.
Wait a minute. Trick Williams. I knew that Trick Williams was going to get involved in this match. It's about time they finally kick him out.
Referee's discretion. Wait a minute. Would you rather have the referee disqualify Carmelo Hayes or send Trick Williams to the back? Great judgment call.
What a move by Braun Breaker, jumping over the top rope, doing a suicide dive. Well, what a bulldog. Two count. Came close. All right, so Braun is going to have to be able to do a little bit more than what he is. Let's see what. Oh, what a maneuver by a counter by Carmelo Hayes. Hayes is stepping up. All right, so it looks like that they're still trying to. So Hayes is still trying to see what he can be able to do. Can he be able to counter on his move?
NXT Universe trying to rally off the top rope. Drew Breaker, of course, had it scouted. Right back in, pump kick connects under the jaw. And the champion sent all the way to the outside. Look at Hayes wisely, though. Knows he has to get Braun Breaker in the ring. Can't win the NXT title on a pinfall. Out or out. Oh, pinfall submission in a huge suplex. Outside to inside. Trying to capitalize for the
Good job by Hayes, and what a kick out by Braun Breaker.
Well, that talent is taking him to the top, and he's soaring back to the top one more time. Hayes looking down. Hey, whoa.
What a move! What a Frankensteiner by Braun Breaker. And he can't. What a Frankensteiner.
That genetic code. The magnitude of this match, of this moment, for these two, for this brand, on this stage in LA.
Oh yeah, I like this. I like this, Vic. Let's just fight. Let's just do it.
Oh, well, here we go. We're about to have a duel.
Breaker's right hand dropping the challenger. But Hayes picking himself back up to answer right back. Nice strike by Hayes.
Oh, what a good strike. Oh, there you go. Nice counter.
For that submission. And look at Braun Breaker. Breaker trying to recline Carmelo Hayes. He's seen that movie before. Arrow counter right to the back. And now trying to lock in the submission. He's been working on the shoulder.
What a good job. What a good job. Oh, what a good reversal move on Braun Breaker. And Hayes trying to put him in a crossface.
Is the champion going to tap? Breaker trying to roll his weight. Roll his momentum. Shoulders are down.
Oh, he came close.
Worked there for a second, and Carmelo capitalized off of him. But is it going to work?
Oh, a spear, and he speared the referee as well. Oh no! Here we go. This is what I kind of expected in a kind of way. If the referee gets in the way, now the only question is, since he's going to try to put him in a Steiner recliner, he's tapping. He's tapping. Are you serious? Trick Williams really is going to hit him with the belt? Trick Williams is going to hit him with the belt. They're going to rob him out of the NXT championship. Oh, Braun Breaker kicked out. He kicked out. Braun Breaker is not going to give up on his NXT championship. That's one thing about that man. He is going to keep fighting all the way to the end. Oh, what a move by Carmelo Hayes. Hayes is looking to be able to try to get the NXT championship. He's saying he shoots. He does not miss. What a move. Are we going to have a new champion? We got a new NXT champion in Carmelo Hayes. I am surprised that Carmelo Hayes has knocked off Braun Breaker. So what does this mean about Braun Breaker? Is he going to go to WWE to where he's going to go to the main roster? Or is he going to get his rematch clause against Carmelo Hayes? Wow. I'm surprised behind all this because I thought that Braun Breaker was going to win this match. And when I saw Trick Williams hit him with the belt, I didn't expect for that one to happen because Trick Williams got kicked out of the out of the match. And then when Breaker was going to try to go for the power slam, the gorilla power slam, Hayes reversed it and gave him like a cold breaker. And then he went up to the top and gave him the alley oops, don't miss leg drop like John Cena would do, and he wins the NXT championship. Let's see what is going to happen. What a Carmelo Hayes is the new NXT champion. Congratulations to Carmelo Hayes, and what a great job by Braun Breaker by giving him the plateau. Even though Trick Williams did do Braun Breaker wrong. Welcome to the him era. Carmelo Hayes, new NXT champion. So guys, with NXT Stand and Deliver tonight, it has been a very interesting one. We got Indy Hartwell as the new NXT champion. We got Isla Dawn and Alba Fire as a new NXT Women's Champion. Gallus stays as the NXT Tag Team Champions on the men's side. Wesley is still the NXT North American Champion, and now we have a brand new NXT Champion in Carmelo Hayes. This has been a very interesting one this year. I think that the NXT on Tuesday is going to be very good. The only thing is that how long can Carmelo Hayes keep the belt? And what is the status of Bron Breakker? Is he going to be moving up to the next level, or is he going to be able to stay where he is? With that being said, I do hope that Bron Breakker will be able to stay where he is, and that way we can all be able to see what's going to be the status of everything in the near future. I'm hoping that we will be able to get more status of it on Tuesday, so that way we can be able to get an understanding on what all the status is going to be. Before we go, guys, I just wanted to thank you all for watching, for listening to me on Spreaker.com, to where I am broadcasting on DJ's podcast show. You will be able to hear me broadcast podcasts on Saturdays and Sundays at specific times. So tonight, around about 6, we'll be doing WrestleMania Night 1 and then WrestleMania Night 2 to conclude tomorrow night. Before we go, I want to thank Spreaker.com for letting me be able to do my podcasting to do WrestleMania, for WrestleMania weekend, I should say. Also, not only it's going to be WrestleMania, but we will be able to say some things on the March Madness for the men's, and that way keep up updates on scores tonight as we do WrestleMania, as well as we doing MLB and the NBA. Before we go, I want to give a shout out to everyone that is welcome and being thankful for me to have my show going. I want to thank my nephew Jackson, who was watching the NXT Stand and Deliver. Definitely want to thank my sister Ashley. Definitely want to give a shout out to my baby girl Savannah. Hopefully that she is hearing me broadcasting. So with that being said, guys, this is Darren Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But I will be able to see you guys tonight to talk to WrestleMania Night 1. Where I would deliver the scorecards on who is all going to be on WrestleMania for Night 1 and the scorecards for their matches. And then we do Night 2 tonight as well as tomorrow. With that being said, guys, this is Darren Jackson, and I want to thank you so much for listening to me to do NXT Stand and Deliver. And before we go, I want to say you guys have a wonderful day. Please watch NXT Stand and Deliver. If you did not watch it live, you can watch a replay on peacock.com. You can go back to it to watch it, as well as tonight you can be able to watch live WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. Before we go, I want to thank Spreaker.com for letting me be able to do my podcasting. And again, guys, if you guys are looking to be able to listen to me, please be able to go on my YouTube. That way you can be able to hear me speak out. So that way I can be able to go ahead and let you all know that I am looking to be able to try to get my podcasting going. If you are looking to be able to go ahead and be able to send money to me so I can be able to get my ads going, so I can be able to monetize my my podcasting, please, you can be able to cash app it to me, Darren Jackson 28. Again, it's $ Darren Jackson 28. I will be able to see you later on this evening. Until then, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. This is Darren Jackson on DJ's podcast show, sponsored by Spreaker.